What is up, guys? I just made my coffee, and it is Tuesday, the 29th of October, and we are 1.5 weeks out from the last show of the season. Really excited. Yeah, this is a low day, and I wanted to kind of make a video that was gonna go through a low day and what I think might be a high day tomorrow. I'm not sure. I have to check in with Mark. I checked in with him Monday, and so I checked in with him Monday. We were already on like three. Sorry, it's so dark. We already did like 3 low days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and so we did 3 low days, high cardio, and this was like the lowest they've been. 75 carbs, 25 fats. And yeah, so I checked in Monday, and I was definitely the tightest and leanest I've been. I hit a new low of 137, so that is exciting. That was Sunday morning. And then both yesterday and today I've been 138.3. So anyway, Monday he gave me 2 more days, said to check in Wednesday, and so I am kind of thinking that he's gonna give me a high day Wednesday, but who knows. Anyway, this video is just gonna be going over 1.5 weeks out, just day in the life shit. So this morning I already woke up, I pressed snooze a couple times, I went for my walk around the block outside, just me, let the dogs out, made my coffee, made my espresso. I do a quad shot every morning, and I do a latte. Since we're not doing really any dairy for the last 2 weeks, or he generally will pull that out, I just do like an almond milk latte. So I just have almond milk in here and some stevia and 4 shots of really good espresso. I use Drink Trade. I don't think I have an affiliate link, but if I have one, I'll put it in here. I'll put it in the show notes. But it sends you a different bag of coffee every 10 days or however many days you want it. And so I get to try just like different craft coffees, and I really like it. So after my coffee, after I make my coffee, generally I sit in my pink chair here and I read and I do some gratitude journaling, and yeah, I just kind of like reflect and think about my intentions for the day. I also do that on my walk, and then I get to work. So that's my morning. That's what it looks like, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so I just ate breakfast, and I didn't film any of it, but I've been making the same breakfast pretty much every day for a long time. Had some turkey bacon, egg whites, 1 egg, and I made them like sweet eggs, so they're like cinnamon and some stevia in there, and then I did like half of an English muffin. So I do English muffin or sourdough, just kind of depends on what I have, but I have English muffin, so I did half of one of those. It is a rest day for me, so I'm not putting all of my carbs around like just 2 meals, like pre and post workout. I have them kind of more like spaced out. So today I'm at 75 carbs, so I had like 20 carbs total with some like strawberries and that half English muffin. So yeah, right now I just finished eating, have my vitamins, and I'm gonna take these right now so that I can stay healthy. One thing this is definitely a different thing that I didn't do my first few seasons of being a bodybuilder is I honestly didn't take vitamins very much at all. So now I take my health supplements like pretty seriously. And so I take like kind of a lot of basics, like an omega, a vitamin, multivitamin. I do take a hair, skin, and nails supplement. I take a joint supplement, vitamin D, vitamin C. Pretty much like a lot of these things in here are what I take. So this top shelf is like my daily stuff that I take, except for load, but like most of them are core supplements. I have a few things like, selenium from Life Extension. I'm a big fan of that. I think this is biotin. or dim. Yeah, I take dim by itself. And then this lower cabinet, that's Austin stuff. So, yeah, I luckily have a great support system from Core, in that I get free supplements in my quarterly stipend from them. So typically when I order, I just make sure that I have all of my like health supplements taken care of and that those are all in that order. And then obviously I have protein as well that I make sure that I always have, because protein is something that I do every day. And then down here is like the pre-workout cabinet down here, and then like stock of all of like the vitamin supplements and the collagen and stuff like that. But I'm a big fan of Core Pump, so I do that pre-workout every day, hydrate for sure. Yeah, but this is just like all the supplements. So yeah, a little supplement tour, and about to go take a walk outside to just kind of move through this food. I didn't do that yesterday. I didn't take a walk after my meal, and I definitely I wouldn't say I noticed it digestion wise. Whoa, you cannot see me. Didn't notice it digestion wise really, but I was kind of short on steps by the end of the day, and I didn't realize until I was like in bed. So definitely got to be on top of that. My water intake today also needs to be better than it was yesterday. I don't know how much I drank yesterday, but it definitely I can feel it when it's not enough. And that's one of those things when you're really regimented in your diet and your day-to-day life, you end up really feeling when your body is not being given what it needs. So anyway, I am about to take this walk. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and then get back to work. Okay, I just got back from the walk. I had this card delivered via FedEx, and I'm just gonna open it because it's just part of today's day in the life. It says positive vibes only. Super, super cute. Congrats on a successful competition season. Thank you for representing Core Nutritionals in all you do. Keep crushing it, the entire team at Core HQ. That's so nice. I did not expect that. And there's a Ruth Chris Steakhouse gift card. Well, shit. That's dope. I did not expect that. That's so nice. The Core team has been just so amazing, honestly. They, it's funny, I just did that little supplement thing there, and I didn't realize that was a thing. I've been with Core since 2018, so after I went pro, I had already been using their supplements for a few years, but they didn't have an ambassador program, and I joined the ambassador program in 2018, and just kind of worked my way up. They promoted me to sponsored athlete in 2019 and have just been such a great support. They have amazing products. Obviously, I've been using them and all my clients use them. But yeah, it's been such a great journey. I've been to the Arnold with them many times. I've been to lots of events. I've worked for them in various capacities. I was their athlete manager for a while, and now I'm just back to sponsored athlete. But yeah, it's really cool to see just the relationship and how that has been built over time. So super grateful for Core. And if any of you guys listening need supplements, code Rachel, 20% off. Okay, so still Tuesday. I am about to get a podcast down, and I'm gonna use my Barbie headband that I used when I was Barbie for Halloween over the weekend. So if you guys don't know, I have a podcast. It's called the Refined Strength Podcast. And it's been really, really cool because, you know, when I was with Pro Physique as a coach for 3 years, I was on their podcast. And in the last year of working for them, I was actually the main host, or I was one of the main hosts. And I really, really enjoyed it. It was really fun, and I got to, you know, just hang out with my friends all for once a week, and or people that I enjoyed talking to for the most part, and talk about bodybuilding, talk about prep related topics, and it was fun. But since I've started obviously my own business over a year ago with Refined Strength, I wanted to continue the podcast situation because of just the reach that it can get, and obviously like the engagement and everything. It's good for business with marketing, but it's also good to just, I've noticed that my clients, like almost all of my clients, watch or listen to the podcast, and they get a lot out of it too, and they get to know me, and they see who I am and how I show up, and that helps them become better too. So I have really enjoyed that like extra added benefit from the podcast that I never really thought of, honestly, until more recently when I've been getting that feedback. So now, fast forward, I have 2 coaches working for me, Daraja and Jess, and we are going to do our first squad podcast of all 3 of us, and we're going to talk about holidays and how we kind of like handle them with our clients and stuff like that. So far the Refined Strength podcast has been very much more interview based. So I'm interviewing a guest and just kind of like hearing their story and talking about whatever subject I think would be good to talk about with them. But I think it's also beneficial to do some like more pointed kind of just like education, like kind of how I did on the Pro Physique Code before, that also gets old if that's all you're doing. So that was some of the feedback I remember getting when we were on the code, is that, you know, we talk about the same stuff and it's not that interesting after a certain point. So I'm excited to have like a fresh take on some of the maybe more basic things and some not as basic things too, when it comes to just like bodybuilding podcasts and stuff like that. Because I really don't want it to be just a bodybuilding podcast. I want it to feel like it's just a human podcast, like people that have, you know, the want to be better, whether that's in bodybuilding or just by expanding their mind, from hearing different perspectives and stuff like that. So that's what it is. But I'm just getting ready. I'm putting on some light makeup because I've been looking dead lately with this diet face. So we're getting better slowly but surely. Definitely helps me to have makeup on, because honestly sometimes I look at my face when it's dieted down like it has been, and I get distracted by how crazy it looks, honestly, because my eye bags are super strong and I just look dead. And so that's like one of those things you really don't think about in your off season as much, or people that have never competed don't think about when they are when they're about to do a prep. They just don't think about it. So this is one of those like unglamorous parts of being a bodybuilder and truly getting stage lean, is that you're gonna look kind of crazy. You're gonna look unrecognizable like I look like now. And it's hard to shave your armpits because you're like, that is what your armpit looks like, and it's hard. Your body, when it's lean, it's just hard and angular in like weird ways. So there's all sorts of like little weird things that happen to your body when you're in prep. So yeah, it is not all as glamorous as some people think it is, but that's okay. The good for me definitely outweighs the bad. I don't mind my diet face, especially because makeup helps so much, but also it's just like part of the process, and I enjoy the overall process quite a bit because it's hard things, and we keep breaking hard things with more hard things. So that's been the mantra kind of this prep, is just like the hard things are only as hard as we make them to be, and they're pretty much never as hard as we think they truly are in the moment. Like once you get past them and you recognize like, oh yeah, I did that, you realize like, you know what, it wasn't that bad. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up my makeup and then get some quick food in me before the podcast with the girls. And then after the podcast, I'm gonna do some cardio. And I have my first mentorship, like group mentorship call with Dom Kuza. I signed up for his contest prep class, and that is tonight. So I'm excited to get started with that. I saw the content for it already. He sent it earlier today, and I'm excited. It looks really well organized and just well done in general. So I'm excited to educate myself a little bit more, because more education is always better as a coach who is trying to become a better coach. So yeah, now we're ready. Okay, so before I get on the podcast, I'm just getting together a meal really quick. So I'm putting, this is kind of like one of my go-to prep meals of chicken with some veggies. So I have my pre-cooked grilled chicken here. I'm just going to, and I'm weighing it out on that scale. I'm not a big fan of overly dried out chicken, so I always grill it. This chicken, some of these pieces are a little dry, but that's okay. We'll make it. We'll survive. So I'm almost done with this meal. I have a few bites left, and one of the things that I think has helped this prep so much that I want to talk about is just the time management and not letting myself get overwhelmed with stuff. Because I have a lot on my plate, and I could be overwhelmed. I had a meeting today with Core because I'm transferring all of my duties from athlete manager to someone else. That took an hour. Then I also had a podcast that I wanted to cancel, but I didn't because my friend Ashlyn, Austin's sister, she was the podcast guest, and she took the day off to be on the podcast, which was really nice of her. Or she scheduled herself off for it. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get it done. And I'm just going to take one step at a time and know that it's okay to delay some things. So I finished the meeting, got some stuff done on email, and then it was 3 o'clock, and I knew I had a few more check-ins to get through. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to give myself a challenge. I'm going to get through all 5 check-ins in the next 40 minutes. And then I'm going to eat my meal, and then I'm going to grill the chicken. And then as soon as the chicken's done, I'm going to go to the gym. And just setting those little micro goals have really, I do that a lot when I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'll write out a list of all right, this is what I need to do. And then doing those little things adds to the little achievement and my confidence. Okay, I can do this. I don't have to be in that much of a rush, and I don't have to be overwhelmed because I asked for all this. So that's how I do so much. So I'm eating my English muffin with honey, and I'm about to go cook all of this chicken on the grill because I'm almost out, and I'm gonna bring most of it with me to Washington so I can have that as much as I need. But shout out to Eleni Politis. Eleni just got back to me and let me know that she got all my groceries done, and she got all the food that I had on my list that I told her, because she offered to get me some groceries for this trip because she's in Washington, and I'm going to get to see her and hang out with her. So shout out to Eleni. She's just such an amazing soul, and she's just so cool. And I'm so excited to see her in her pro debut whenever that time comes. But she's awesome. She's in Washington. If you have any issues bodywork wise that you need worked on in the Washington, Seattle area, she's your girl. So that baby is at 385 or so. Yeah, 385. So I'm gonna keep those in there for like the next 10 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna come out, flip them over, and then while I do that, I'm gonna get ready for the gym, pack up my stuff for the gym. I have some Amazon returns to make and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, we are almost ready for the chicken to be done. I already pulled off most of the chicken. Word to the wise, if anyone... God damn it. Okay, so the way we cook our chicken is we always test, we never guess, because your girl has gotten food poisoning one too many times from undercooked chicken. So we are not fucking around. We don't do that anymore. Hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, that's not done. This one, that one's done. 165 internal temperature is the way to go. So, those ones aren't done. We're gonna shut that baby and go back in and get ready with our pre-workout so we can continue getting ready for the gym, because it's totally gonna happen today. Now we have all of this juicy ass chicken. Look at that. It's just beautiful. All I do with my chicken in terms of how I cook it and how I season it is I just put seasoning on it. I cut it up into like smaller than like the big breast pieces, and I think, yeah, that'll stay on. I cut it up, so I cut the breast in half, sometimes smaller, and then I season it all with some seasoning. I've been going with this one. It's just like rotisserie seasoning, rotisserie chicken seasoning. It's super neutral. Or I'll do one, it's called just like honey garlic. But I try to stick with ones that don't have like sugar or honey in them. So yeah, I just season that, and sometimes I'll put like a little bit of barbecue sauce on it to kind of like coat it all, but today I didn't do that. I just didn't have any barbecue sauce for that, or I didn't feel like doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna put these away and get my drinks ready for the gym. Right, we are ready for the gym. I'm super excited to train because I haven't trained in 2 days, and I just feel really good because I have all these carbs in me, and it's super exciting. So I'm gonna go train. I'll try to maybe get some training footage if I can, but I can't really use a camera in there. So we'll do what we can with what we got, but that's it. All right, so I am just leaving the gym and going down all the stairs. So I had a really good upper body day. It was just my upper body distribution day, which has actually like become one of my more preferred days, honestly, because of the fact that it's like just easy and I get a really good pump because it's like a back, shoulder, delt, arm day. I actually really like training arms. If I could train arms more often, I totally would, but I don't need to. So I train them like once in my split. But yeah, so I'm gonna stay here while it's light. Whoa, oh shit, there we go. Okay, so got a really good workout in. I feel the carbs, like I feel the life coming back to me. So I did my training session, got a great pump. got some videos finally. I think that's the first time I've gotten like that much video content. And then I sat in the sauna, I meditated, just breathed, focused on my breathing, visualized myself on stage, literally, and it was really nice. That's like, it's been something that has been a big part of this prep, is just slowing down when I get the chance to, even if it's just for 5 minutes. I'll kind of like count a few songs out in my, like, that I'm listening to, and just meditate, and whatever I need to focus on or show as an intention to myself, and whether it's like something about work, my business, my relationships, my prep, but mostly my prep, because this prep has been just so good in so many ways, and good for me in so many ways. So yeah, meditation has been an awesome part of it, and it's helped make it a lot more fun, and just like helped me stay a lot more present and mindful of everything I need to stay mindful of during the prep. So I'm gonna go home and eat. Okay, we are home. I have my potatoes in the air fryer. I have my chicken that I already ate some of, and I'm about to feed the dogs, and this is like the highlight of their day, so it's probably the highlight of this video, honestly. So just watch. Come on. Just want food? Oh wait, first Jax. Hug. Oh, good boy. Good boy, Jax. Okay, ready to eat? Alright, hey. Wait. Ah. Wait. Down. Wait. Wait. Hey. So, it is the end of our high day. I'm just making my oats right now, and I'm gonna put some raspberries and a little bit of protein powder in it, because I don't, he actually lowered my protein just to try to just save my digestion. Even though I digest protein pretty well overall, he just wanted to try that out. Generally, with higher carbs, it is helpful to lower protein. And I honestly feel really good all day today, or I have felt good all day today. So my stomach is pretty flat overall. I won't flash you, but this is after most of my carbs. Like, I had 290 today, and I've had about 220, something like that. So I'm about to have the rest in this meal, and I'm almost done packing for tomorrow. I leave bright and early at like 5 a.m. or something like that. My flight's at 6, so yeah. And that's it. That's the oat bowl that I'm gonna enjoy off camera, because I don't feel like eating in front of camera. So yeah, that is 1.5 weeks out officially, and tomorrow I'm gonna wake up really early to check in with Mark, see what he wants to do. If he wants to do another high day, hopefully he does, but if he doesn't, then we gonna push through tomorrow. And then tomorrow I have a photo shoot with Pat. Gonna go see my mom at Pike Place Market in Seattle, and then take the ferry over to where our family's kind of summer cabin is, and I'm gonna surprise my dad for his birthday. So if I can get footage of all of tomorrow, I will. That is the plan. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.